What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are working on the Shadow, and we have some major news regarding the channel and the company. So, we have our first employee, Jake. He's over here working on the Shadow right now. So Jake, you've been a mechanic for...
It's over 20 years.
Over 20 years he's been a mechanic. We actually worked together at the dealer for a long time. He's been a friend for a long time, and he's got a lot to add. So he's been helping a lot with the company, and now you'll see him on the channel. So he's over here putting the carburetor back on this bike. We just rebuilt that, and I have that in the time lapse right here. So, as you saw in the time lapse, we rebuilt the carburetor, and I will tell you this much. We have this bike running. But it wasn't the carburetor that was causing it not to run. We rebuilt the carb, well, because it's a 20-year-old bike, it needed the carburetor rebuilt. And we put a new battery in this bike. Again, 20-year-old bike, needs a new battery. But neither of those are the reason why this bike wouldn't start. We actually got it started with a jump box. And it was a pretty simple issue. But before I tell you what that is, do me a favor. Go ahead, give this video a thumbs up, comment below why do you think this bike wasn't starting. Also, while you're at it, bang that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. So, the reason this bike wouldn't start. This right here, the factory petcock. I guess fuel had gotten in here and corroded it just from sitting forever, and the bike had no fuel. Like, we took fuel line off, there's nothing. We went to drain the bowl on the carb, nothing. And it cost me $0. $0 to get this bike running. And the reason that is, let's see if I show you guys, if you look under there, I actually had a petcock sitting around that fit this bike. We threw it on there, flipped the lever, bike fired right up. Not only did it fire right up, it fired up with boring reliability that you would expect from a Honda. Like, it didn't crank. You hit the start button, it fired right up. So after he gets this carb back on, we're going to show that to you guys. So what is Jake going to add to this channel? Well, first of all, by helping us get production done faster over on our production side, means we can get more production done over here on the YouTube side. So, this bike, we've got some plans for it. Basically, we're going to throw some tires on it, maybe a new chain. We might try to clean this chain up, not entirely sure. But this bike we may be flipping, and just take the profit from that, and put all that profit into building this chopper. And I don't know if we're going to end up flipping the chopper or keeping it, but there's a good chance he'll probably ride around on it for a bit. So, this is all going to be big help. There's a lot of times when I'm doing stuff in here that I need a hand, or even just someone to hold a camera or something, and we just haven't had it. So there's going to be some adjustment. He's got to get used to the camera. It's little odd
Yeah,
on
right,
the camera.
of course it is.
So, I've been doing this for 2 years. He's been doing this for 2 days. So, he's got to get used to the camera, but he's going to be a huge asset to this channel. So, let's go ahead and I will dive into getting this bike started right now. Alright guys, so, carburetor's back on. We had a little leak from the accelerator pump, so we actually took the accelerator pump from the other one and we threw that on. Just it's old and dry rotted, so I'll order a new one. It's 3 screws. I don't even have to take the carb off to do that. I can do it right there. But ice cold engine, ice cold. So hit that key, Jake. Give me a little bit of choke. Okay, key, a little bit of choke. She's alive.
2 weeks later.
Alright, so as you guys just saw, that was last week, maybe the week before, who knows, we've had a lot going on around here, that we got this Shadow running again, and that is all thanks to Jake. He's been a wonderful addition to this team, helping us on the business side as well as just here on the channel, right? So, let me show you what all we've gotten done with this Shadow since we've gotten it running. The new correct petcock is on there. All of the little accessory chrome pieces and stuff are on. And air cleaner is on. We still need to change the oil. And we fixed the brake light. That was a bad switch. Only cost like $5 to get a new switch. And we got the chain and the rear tire off right now. It's getting ready to get a new chain. That's over on the workbench. And we just mounted the rear tire. Let me show you guys this. So we bought this little manual tire changer on Amazon for about 110 bucks, and super helpful. We got the tire mounted. We bought this set of spoons, I think, for 20 bucks, and we were able to change that tire out, new tire and tube. Jake is over here right now putting together this manual balancer, and when we get that done, we will be able to balance this rear tire that we just mounted. So right now I've got the cush drive and the sprocket, as well as the rear brake drum and all that off just from us mounting. Then I've got a front tire for this also. We need to do that. I'm not going to do that on camera. JP Cycles sold me a rim strip that they didn't have in stock, so I'm going to have to call the local Harley dealer or any of the local shops, see if they have a 19-inch rim strip, but I'm pretty sure the Harley dealer will have them. So once we get our hands on a rim strip, we throw this front tire on, and the bike is basically done. I think we're going to ride around on it for a few weeks and then list it for sale. So, super excited with this bike. This has been a fun project. I kind of feel bad for the previous owner because he had it for like 6 months and got nowhere with it, and it took us between 5 and 10 minutes to get it running. And realistically, what would you say, Jake? We've probably got less than 6 hours total on this bike. Yeah, less than 6 hours total. Like, we work on this bike when we're not doing business stuff. So as we get our business stuff done throughout the day, we kind of come over here and leisurely work on this bike. Let's see. The other one, the other Shadow that we have, that we got in that deal, Jake got the carburetor off of that. I tore that down and got a good little time lapse of that. That was the nastiest carburetor I've ever taken apart. Like, without a doubt, that thing was disgusting. I'm not even sure if that carburetor is going to be all salvageable. There's like this hard deposit in the float bowl, and it's blocking the accelerator pump channel. It's like rock hard. I guess it's just years of fuel left in there. So, unfortunately, I may have to replace that float bowl if I can find one. If not, I'm probably looking for a carburetor. But this is going to become a little bobber project. We've discussed that much, figured that out. And, yeah, it's going to be a fun little bike. So, the next project will be this one. Again, we'll have to do tires again on that. So, we're getting our money's worth out of that tire changer. But this one It's about done. So we're going to balance this tire and get everything thrown back together, and I will catch up with you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, so Jake just went home, had a doctor's appointment, but we did get the tire back on the bike. I didn't shoot any video of us mounting the tire or balancing it because we were kind of teaching ourselves how to do that. I have not manually changed a tire in probably about 12 years. But this machine we got here made things pretty easy. Let me see if I can show this to you guys a little bit. So, it's got a bead breaker, and then you use the spoons for mounting and dismounting. One thing I want to change is I want to make some feet for this that will bolt to the floor, and then I can just kind of weld this to those feet. That's kind of what I'm thinking there. But we've got the wheel and the chain on. Jake has been a huge help. So not only has he been a big help on the business side, but on this side, getting YouTube stuff done, he's been a huge help. So we still have to adjust the chain. That's going to get done Monday. It's about end of the day, Friday. The front wheel we did not get done today. That's going to happen on Monday because JP Cycles didn't send me my rim strip. So I'm going to pop into a local dealer on Monday, get a rim strip, and we will get that mounted. I may shoot that, may not, who knows. But the goal here, not really goal, I guess the idea is that we're going to ride around on this bike for a few weeks. Maybe we might keep it through the summer, who knows. Then I'm going to list it for sale. So if you're a local and you want to buy this bike, let me know whenever I go to list it. I'll let you guys know in a video. And I'll sell it to one of you guys. Pretty fair price. Entire bike's been gone over, but I'm not going to ship this bike, so if you're not local, kind of please don't waste my time with it. But anyways, I guess that's going to wrap this video up. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys. So please give this video a big thumbs up, comment below. Remember guys, welcome Jake to the channel. And also, in the description box is links to all of our social media. Go ahead, follow us on social media. Our company website is there, Headstalls.com. There's a 5% discount code. We have everything for horses, dog leashes, dog collars, and apparel. We also have channel memberships now. It's $2.99 a month. There's really no perk to that other than you get to help support projects like this. Don't have $2.99 a month, that's fine. Just subscribe, that helps. Also, there is a link to my personal PayPal if you want to help donate a little more than $2.99. Again, nobody's obligated to do any of that. I appreciate you just watching. But we're going to call that, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here.